Huzzah! Jubilations and merrymaking, as the people of Geralt's world may say. CD Projekt Red is actually just fine. There's no hostile takeover or anything like that, so the scary rumours that came to the surface the other day have been laid to rest pretty quickly, actually. CD Projekt Red have released a statement on exactly what's going on. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are on this planet right now. This is Nick Banks, as usual, for all things PlayStation 4. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe, and without further ado, let's get into details here. So, the Witcher developer is not fighting off a hostile takeover. It turns out what they're actually doing is just defending themselves. Fairly typical of CD Projekt Red, who have already proved themselves of being very smart developers and having a very smart PR team. They're actually, again, I'm going to simplify terms here because nobody likes fancy corporate business jargon. They're just bolstering themselves. They're toughening up their defenses for the possible likelihood of some third party coming in and trying to buy them out. Like I said in my last video, the one where we were worrying about all of this, Ubisoft has been attacked time and again by this group called Vivendi, trying to take them over. So they've obviously seen that, and they're putting on their armour and setting up their walls to prevent any kind of rubbish like that from happening to them. Which is great news, because I personally am keeping a keen eye out for Cyberpunk, and of course the upcoming Gwent game. Even though it is just a card game, let's face it everybody, Gwent is freaking amazing, and I'm really excited for a full game based on it. So, to quote CD Projekt Red directly, they have said, "We wish to safeguard the interests of minority shareholders in a hypothetical case where a major shareholder emerges, professing a business and strategic vision which conflicts with ours." So, like I said, they're pretty on the ball, they're keeping their feet on the ground. But more interestingly, as you could probably see on the title of this video, probably made you click the video, chickens. Yes, chickens in the title. Why am I talking about chickens? Well, what have they got to do with gaming? Nothing at all, of course. But in my travels across the internet, what I have learned, and this was a big surprise to me, back in April of 2014, Digital Extremes, the folks who have brought us Warframe, actually had a majority of their stocks bought out by a Chinese chicken group. Oh, planet Earth, how unpredictable you can be. And to top it all off, this chicken group has also bought out the Gears of War 4 multiplayer developer, Splash Damage. So this large chicken conglomerate, just got visions of chickens walking around in suits holding briefcases, they're called Sumpo, and they actually took a really big hit back in 2013. Many of you, I'm sure, remember the outbreak of what was called the H7N9 strain of avian flu in China. Profit rapidly turned to loss. The company started looking out for investment opportunities to keep their heads above water, and oddly enough, no one saw this coming, right? They turned their heads towards Digital Extremes. They saw that there was money in there, and they've decided to buy into a majority of their stocks. And if my understanding is correct on this from what I've read online, this chicken group Sumpo owns 60% of Digital Extremes, which is pretty crazy. And it's nice to have seen that with all my time playing Warframe, it hasn't really had a negative impact. A lot of Warframe's updates have been major game changers, graphical enhancements, and I've been very happy with them. So it's kind of a two-sided coin, this hostile takeover business. Maybe they could be good things, maybe they could be bad things, especially when a game has turned out just fine, when a majority of its stocks have been bought out by a group of suits who only really know how to deal with chickens. Anyway, that's it from me. It's just a little quickie today. I said I'd update you guys on the CD Projekt Red situation, and there you go, I have. They're doing just fine. No scary takeovers, 100%, and that is an absolute, and that is a fact. So that's really good to know. I'm really happy that CD Projekt Red are safe and sound, and snug as a bug, wrapped in sheets of armour made out of stocks. So until next time, guys, I'll see you on the next video for all things PlayStation 4. This is Nick Banks signing off. As per usual, please do remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thank you, as always, for supporting my channel.